very good day to you all from the heart of Greece. Kalispera, and welcome back to Malakasa shooting range. We are broadcasting live from Greece. You're watching Under 18 European Championship in shotgun. And you can see on the screens the schedule for today. We've already had two semi-finals, women junior and men junior. We're about to start our live transmission of the trap solo semi-finals with women junior going first, followed by men junior later
Welcome
on.
Everyone once again,
and we will
for
then
the
have
trap
some finals
solo
later
semi-finals for
in
women.
the day for you. I hope you will be able to join for most of the action
women.
today. If you can't, you will be able to catch up. Full match replays and highlights on our official channels. You could head over to either YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or join our WhatsApp channel for instant access. Every target, every point, every moment, it's all there, ready to watch. So this is a historic event. This is the first time ever we've had Under 18 Championship. It's a premier showcase of Europe's rising stars in the sport. And the best four are here taking part in the women junior semi-final, followed by the best four men junior men straight after. Over the course of this championship, these young athletes have battled not just each other, but the wind, the nerves, and the demands of elite level sport. So you can see on your screens a typical shotgun which is used. In shotgun shooting, it's 12 gauge gun which weighs between 3.5 and 4 kilos, but each gun is individually fitted to each athlete. It's quite an important part of equipment to have. We use cartridges which are 24 grams, although a little bit of room allowed, up to 24.5. You can see on your screens the tournament draw. This is how these athletes have all got here. So it's a new event format called solo, and it means it's a duel-based elimination format. Athletes face off one-on-one in direct matches. It's a knockout system that continues round by round until we have a final winner. The score in each match starts from 0. Two athletes compete across a maximum of 5 series. So in trap, each athlete will shoot 5 targets, and that will be a total of 25 targets. Each series includes a random mix of 2 left, 2 right, and 1 center target. Every series is scored individually, and the athlete who hits more targets in that series wins 2 points. If both athletes hit the same number of targets, then it will be a draw and the 2 points will be shared. The first athlete to reach 6 points will win the match. So we have a golden hit here. If mathematically it's impossible for an athlete to catch up, be it after 3 or 4 series, the match will end early with a golden hit.
Solo women semifinals.
So we see the athletes
on our first
coming onto the shooting range to be introduced.
Cosmina Alexandra.
So in the first semi-final, we have 2 athletes representing individual neutral athletes, and it's Alexandra Kosmina against Ksenia Samafalova. They're being coached by Eros
on our first
Scarpino.
semi-final with bib number 2, Samofalova Ksenia with her
So,
coach Eros Carpino.
individual neutral athletes will have definitely one
On our
final
second
in the
semifinal,
final.
representing Spain, Del Rey Irene.
In the second semi-final, we have
And representing
Irene
Czech
Del Rey
Republic,
of Spain,
Herelova Anna Tekla.
being coached by Jorge Arias, and
Our
a
jury
Czech
members for
athlete,
this
Anna
semifinal will
Tekla
be Kostakis
Herelova,
Xenofondos and our
being coached
referee
by
Alkis
Robin
Kikiris
Daniek.
from Cyprus.
The jury in charge is
Good luck
Kostakis
to everyone.
Xenofontos of Cyprus, and the referee is Alkis Kiris of Greece. So the second semi-finalists are just going to take a seat to the side of the range and wait their turn to shoot, while the two individual neutral athletes are going to take on their stations, just going to shoot their first semi-final. And if you have just joined us, we're live with the trap solo under 18 women semi-final 1. So we have just 2 places in the final up for grabs. So the winner from both of these semi-finals will go into the final, and the losing 2 athletes will get a bronze medal each, because we do not have bronze medal matches. So really there are no losers today. Every one of these athletes who advance to the semi-finals will end up with a medal. It just depends what colour it is. And you can be sure everyone wants the top prize. So both shooters have got underway. There's just one miss to Ksenia. 3 more targets to go, and as in trap finals, only 1 shot per target allowed here, so anything can happen at any stage of these matches, of these duels, particularly as the pressure rises. Targets can be missed quite easily. And I have to say, having just watched the ski semi-finals, I'm very impressed with the excellent shooting from some of our youngest shooters. You would think you were watching just a normal international competition, but most of these athletes are probably in their first international final, particularly the individual neutral athletes, as they have not been allowed to take part in
After the first 5 targets,
competitions over the
with a
last
score 5 out of 5,
few
2 points
years.
are awarded to Kuzmina.
I think the first competition they have been allowed back in was about a year ago at the Lanato European Championships. But not these young ladies. I believe that will be their first international final. So Alexandra takes 2 points. She hit all of her 5 targets in the first series, but she now drops 1 target. The shooting order alternates here after each series has been shot. So if whoever started first in the first series will go second in the second series, and it's 2 misses in a row for Alexandra. But early days yet. And it's a miss for Ksenia as well. They just need to find their rhythm. you've missed our semi-finals earlier, you can catch up on our official channels. Head over to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or join our WhatsApp channel. Every target, every point and every moment, it's there ready to watch. Please don't miss any of today's shooting. But I'm sure it's a full day. Some of you will be able to stay for the duration, so you will be able to catch up on any of those channels I just mentioned. So the second series is now done. Both of the athletes are equal on 2 points each. So it's neck and neck. We're into the third series. So remember, there's a maximum of 5 series. If the scores are tied after 5 series, we will go into sudden death shoot-off, which will follow the normal rules. Each team will have a coaching timeout of 1 minute. And although we have 2 members of the same team, they will both have 1 minute each if their coach decides to call the timeout. There is a 12-second preparation time limit on each station, and that's monitored by an electronic timer, which you will be able to see on your screens. It's towards the lower house, skeet lower house. So you can see it now in your right-hand corner. So 2 targets hit for both of the shooters. 3 targets remaining. We've had the most fantastic weather here over the last few days, but it has been rather hot for our athletes on the field of play because of the concrete floor. It kind of keeps the heat and transmits the heat. It has been quite challenging for some of them, for those who are not used to the hot weather. It was quite breezy yesterday in the qualification, but it doesn't really affect trap targets to the same effect as skeet targets. So, and the visibility has been absolutely brilliant. The bright Greek sun eliminating these targets. So it's 5 hits to Alexandra. If Ksenia hits her last target, the points will be split. And she does. Fantastic shooting from both of the athletes. It's 3 points each as they go into the 4th series. Just to mention that all of our medalists today will get a Kapapi jacket. They will get a voucher to get a Kapapi, brand new Kapapi jacket, who are the official sponsors of these championships. Laporte and Sears are the other sponsors. I've never seen a Kapapi shotgun jacket, so it'll be interesting to see some people wearing those. So neck and neck. The winner of this match will advance to the final, and it's a first miss for Ksenia, with Alexandra to shoot next, and it's a hit for her. So the pressure is rising. With 2 targets left to shoot in this series. The vital 2 points. Grabs. Let's see. if Alexandra can catch this through. No, she just misses, and that puts both of the athletes on even ground. So it's all down to this last target. And unfortunately, it's a miss for Ksenia. So depending on what Alexandra is going to do is whether they split the points. No, Alexandra hits the last target and she takes the 2 points and takes the lead of 5 points to 3. So Ksenia needs to win the next series. Drawing it will not help her because it's the first athlete to win 6 points will be the one who will take the win in the semi-final and will progress to the final. So 1 hits each. 4 targets to go before we know if we go into a shootout or if we will have an outright winner. I have forgotten to mention that my name is Elena Allen and I'm your commentator for the duration of this competition. Welcome to you in case you have just joined us. We are watching the first semi-final, trap solo under 18 women juniors. It's between the 2 athletes representing individual neutral athletes. We are into the final series, and if Alexandra wins this series, she will take the win. Let's see, 1 more target to go. And Ksenia is to shoot next. But Alexandra has already won. A fantastic finish for both of the athletes who have shot and hit 5 of the last 5 targets. But because Alexandra was already leading, she only needed 1 point to take the win. So Ksenia Samofalova will be the bronze medalist, and Alexandra Kuzmina will progress to the final, which will be shown later today. So we will now have the second trap solo women semi-final in just a few moments for you. You've already seen the athletes being introduced. And the second semi-final is between Anna Tekla Herelova of Czech Republic, and the second shooter in this duel is Irene Del Rey of Spain. You can see there on the screens how the quarterfinals happen with our semi-finalists, and we already have 1 confirmed finalist, which you have just witnessed. These are just some of the replays from the first semi-finals. And our second semi-finalists are just about ready to walk out onto the shooting arena, led by the
second semi-final for trap women will now begin between Spain and Czech Republic,
and I can
with
see
the
that we
referee
have
Marian Carbonaro
a new
from Romania.
referee for this semi-final. It's Marian Carbonaro of Romania. So there you have the names on your screen.
The athletes will first
the
test fire,
who
and
will
then the
be
process will begin.
shooting off head-to-head in this semi-final. They're going to test fire first before the shooting starts. Just a quick recap on the rules in these solo matches. It's a duel-based elimination format, so athletes compete head-to-head. This is what they've done throughout the day. We don't have qualification rounds. This is more exciting, more nerve-wracking. It's a knockout system that continues round by round until we have a final winner. The score in each match starts from 0. It features 2 athletes competing across a maximum of 5 series. In each series, both athletes shoot at 5 targets. That's a total of 25. Each series includes a random mix of 2 left, 2 right and 1 center target. Random means that the athletes don't know what they're getting. In trap, the athletes can only use 1 shot. That's a miss. That's a second miss for the Czech athlete. So every series is scored individually. The athlete who hits most targets in that series will win 2 points. If both athletes hit the same number of targets, then it's a draw, and they each receive 1 point. And now the Spanish athlete have also dropped 1 target, but the Czech athlete must hit the remaining 3 targets to stay in with a chance of claiming the 2 points. So the first athlete to reach 6 points wins the match. And although we have a maximum of 5 series, the match can finish in 3. If we have an outright winner in the 3 series, this athlete will reach 6 points first. We will have golden hit and the winner. So at the moment it's 2 misses to the Czech athlete, 1 to the Spanish shooter. If Irene of Spain hits this, no, she doesn't. She misses. So the Czech athlete must hit this target to equal this series to split the points, but she doesn't. She didn't capitalize on the opportunity.
In these 5 first targets, with a score of 3 out of 5, Del Rey Irene is awarded
Irene Del
2
Rey
points. Going on
wins
to our
the
next
first
5
series
targets.
and takes the 2 points. So now we have the alternating order where the athletes have swapped. The Czech athlete now is going first. She's first to shoot. So after every series the order will alternate, just to make it fair across the board. You may ask why after the 2 semi-finals we do not have the finals straight away, and the answer is quite simple: to make it fair across the board for all of the athletes from the 2 semi-finals, with the resting time, etc. It's been decided to delay it slightly. So just to make it fair, 2 hits each, 3 more targets to go in this second series. Each team has a coaching timeout of 1 minute. If the coach decides to call a timeout, there's going to be, is that a yellow card? Yes, it's a yellow card. I'm not quite sure whether it was a time violation or a foot went over the line. We have an electronic timer which monitors the time. Each athlete has a 12-second preparation time limit on each station. And it's a first miss in the series for the Spanish Irene Del Rey. The Czech athlete actually did exceptionally well after being given the yellow card to hit her target. 2 more targets left in this series. And it's 4 hits out of 4 for Anna Tekle-Herelova of the Czech Republic. And it's 3 hits out of 4 for the Spanish athlete. 1 target remaining. So if the Czech athlete hits this target, she will, without any doubt, it's a no target, she has to repeat it. She will take the lead no matter what the Spanish athlete does. And let's see what she can do. And she hits it. Beautifully shot. 5 targets out of 5. She will take the 2 points to equal the match to 2 points
each. Flawless
each.
5 out of 5 on these next targets.
So
Herelova
the shooting
from Czech Republic
order
is awarded
is
2
changing
points,
again
setting
with
the
the
score to 2-2.
Spanish athlete to shoot first. We're now into the 3rd series. 5 targets, 2 points. So the shooter who hits most targets here will take 2 points. The first athlete to win 6 points will be the winner of this 2nd semi-final. And it's a miss for the Czech athlete. So 2 hits out of 2 for the Irene Del Rey of Spain. Oh, 2 misses in a row for Anna. She cannot afford to do this. That's just given her opponent a bit of a breathing space. She keeps saying as well, but she didn't capitalize on that. She just dropped a target as well. So the Czech athlete has hit the remaining 3 targets to have a chance. So at the moment, the Spanish athlete is ahead with 1 miss to the Czech athlete's 2 misses. So the worst Irene Del Rey can do is to equal the match, but if she hits this next target, then no matter what the Czech athlete does, she will take the 2 points. And she will steam ahead, and she does. 4 hits out of 5. She will take the 2 points in the 3rd round, and she will lead ahead on 4 points.
With a great score on these 5 targets, with a score of 4 out of 5,
2 points.
Irene Del Rey sets the score to 4-2.
So the
shooting
order has changed again. The Czech athlete starts first. The 4th round starts now. Fortunately, the nerves are quite strained in these head-to-head matches. 2 misses for both of the athletes, or 1 miss each. 2 misses in this 4th round. Let's see, 4 targets remaining for each one of them. It's neck and neck in this 4th round. But overall, the Spanish athlete is leading on 4 points to 2. And both of the athletes have hit their second target. These are our young shooters. For most of them, these were their first international matches, and nothing like a head-to-head match to get you straight in there. But I suppose in the long term it will make them stronger. It will make normal finals easy. So 2 hits each, 2 targets remaining. That's just a miss from the Czech athlete. Let's see together, and then it hits. 4th target. One shot to go. 1 target to go. It's a miss. And Irene Del Rey of Spain will win this 4th round. She will take the 2 points.
Finishing off the semi-final.
She
Del
leads
Rey Irene
on
from
6 to
Spain
2.
will be
She
moving on to
wins
the
the
gold medal match.
semi-final,
And Helenova
and
Anna
she's going to be
Tekla
the
from
one
Czech Republic
going
with the bronze
into
medal.
the final later today for the gold medal match. Unfortunately, we had to have a loser, and it was Anna Tekla, but she's not going to go home empty-handed. She will take home the bronze medal and a voucher for a Kapapi shooting jacket. Please stay with us, as we're not finished yet. We will have the men junior semi-finals for you in a few moments. But we now have our finalists, and it's Alexander Kosmina of the individual neutral athletes who will be shooting against the Spain's Irene Del Rey. Many apologies, I thought I pressed the button and I missed it. Sorry, as you can tell by my voice, I have got a cold. I can just see the men junior semi-finalists getting ready. They're just being assembled to the right of me before they walk out onto the shooting range to be introduced to you. If you're just joining us, welcome. It's great to have you here. It's nice that you have been able to join us. We have a lot of exciting action for you throughout the day. We had skeet women junior and men junior semi-finals a short time ago. You can see the full schedule on your screens right now. Just a short time ago, trap women's semi-finals took place, and next on the men trap semi-finalists. Please don't go away too far, but you do have some time to get yourself a drink or a snack, but please come back. to get underway with the trap solo under 18 men semi-finals. You can see the schedule of the day. We've already had some of the semi-finals, mainly skeet, men and women juniors, and trap women juniors. Next on we have men junior trap semi-finalists, and all of the finals will follow on later today. Please come back and join us for those finals. This is how the tournament draw went. All day we've had head-to-head matches. You can see on your screens the results of the quarterfinals and how we came to our semi-finalists.
We will now proceed with the trap solo men semi-finals. We're now showing the targets, and
if
we
you
will
are
begin.
just joining us, Kalispera, welcome to Greece, to the Malakasa shooting range, where we have first ever under 18 European shotgun championship. We have 3 days of exciting matches for you. So today we have solo events. Tomorrow will be duet matches and trio a day after. I do hope you will be able to join us and watch, if not all, but most of these competitions. If you do, however, miss any of them, don't worry. You can catch full match replays and highlights on our official channels. Head over to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or join our WhatsApp channel. You will be able to see all of the replays there at your convenience. So the semi-finalists are making their way to be introduced.
We are now proceeding with our trap solo men semi-finals.
So
On our first semi-final, in position number 1,
will
representing
be
Slovakia,
between
Jeze
two
Teo.
Slovakian athletes, Teo
In
Gese
position number 2,
and
representing
Marko
Slovakia, Mohila
Mohila.
Marko.
They're being coached by
And their
Michal
coach, Michal
Slomka.
Slomka. On our second semi-final,
So the
in
second
position number 1,
semi-finalist,
representing Croatia, Danis Diego.
Dunic
And his
of
coach,
Croatia,
Sandy Savalov.
and an athlete representing individual neutral athletes,
In
Ivan
position number 2,
Sabanenko.
representing
And
Ain,
the Croatian
Sabanenko
coach is
Ivan.
Sandy Kivalov,
with his coach,
and
Eros
the
Carpino.
main
Our
athlete
jury
is
member
being
for this
coached by
final will
Eros
be Mr.
Carpino.
Temelidis Panagiotis. And our referee, Mr. Yannis
This is the
Telianis from
jury
Greece.
in charge and the referee in charge being introduced
Good luck to all the
to
shooters.
you. So the semi-finalists for the second semi-finalists, first semi-finalists are getting ready on the shooting position, but the second semi-finalists are just
The
about
athletes
to
will
take their
first test
seats. They
fire
will
and then we
watch
will begin the
the
process.
semi-final before they can get into action. If you are just joining us, I will give you a quick recap on how the format works. The solo formats are duel-based. It's a knockout system where two shooters, two athletes face off one-on-one in direct matches. This knockout system continues round by round until we have a final winner. We've had knockout matches throughout the day. These are the top 4 men junior athletes, but the best 2, so one from each of the semi-finals, will progress to the finals. The score in each match starts with 0. It's shot over a maximum of 5 series, 5 targets in each series, which is a total of 25 targets. That's a maximum amount of targets which can be shot in each match. Each series will have 2 points to be won. So the athletes who hit the most targets will take away 2 points after each series. If both of the athletes have the same number of targets, then it's a draw and they each will receive 1 point. The first athlete to reach 6 points wins the match. We have golden hit. So if after 3 or 4 series an athlete wins 6 points, then the match will end early with a golden hit. And the athlete with those 6 points will be declared the winner. So we've got a strong start for both of the athletes. 3 hits for the Slovakian Teo, and also 3 hits for Marko. So it's pretty even so far in this first round. Each team has a coaching timeout of 1 minute, but because we have both of the athletes from Slovakia, that doesn't mean that they'll have to share that 1 minute. Each of the athletes will have 1 minute, and that's a first miss for Teo. So a coach can call a timeout for both, or for either, or none at all. So he has to repeat the target. I think it came out broken. There is a 12-second preparation limit on each station, which is monitored by an electronic timer. And we have a jury member monitoring the clock. We did see 1 yellow card being given in the trap women's semi-final, but that's been the only card so far. So it rests. It's all down to this last target. If Marko hits it, he will take the 2 points. And he does. Beautiful shot.
The first 5 targets
Straight in the middle.
perfect score.
So
Marko is awarded
Marko
3 points.
takes the 2 points. He takes the lead. 2 points to 0 to his teammates. Teo guesses 0 points. The shooting order alternates after each series, and that's why you now see Marko shooting first. And it's a miss for Teo Gese of Slovakia. But whatever happens here, Slovakia will have one of their athletes in the final, so they're guaranteed either a silver or gold medal already for the team, but I'm sure both of these athletes would like it to be them. The losing athlete in the semi-final will end up getting a bronze medal. It's because there is no bronze medal match, so 2 of the losing semi-finalists will both get a bronze medal each. And it's 2 misses to Marko and 1 miss to Teo so far. 2 targets left. Slight breeze, but I don't think it's not really affecting targets. It's just making the heat more bearable, particularly for the athletes who are on a concrete stand, which resonates the heat, keeps the heat. And it's another miss for Teo, which equals the second round. So both of the athletes have hit 2 targets out of 4. 1 target to go to decide what happens to the points. And Marco Mohila hits his last target. It's 3 hits to him, and it's 3 hits to Teo Gesse of Slovakia as well. So they share the 2 points.
Each athlete is awarded 1 point, setting the score
with
3-1.
Marco Mohila leading on 3 points to Teo Gesse's 1 point. We're in round 3. If the scores are tied after the 5th series, we will have a sudden death shoot-off. We haven't had one yet, I don't think. Let's see how this first semi-final goes. 2 hits to Teo. Marco shooting next. It's a straight target and he misses it. Just shot over the top. He was straight ahead of me, so I could actually see where his barrels were. There are no easy targets here. Even if you may think sitting at home you shouldn't have missed this target, very difficult. And that's also a miss on a straight target. The pressure is extremely high. These are young athletes, not very experienced. Most of these have never shot head-to-head format still today. So they're doing extremely well. Certainly doing their country and themselves proud. So 3 targets have been shot, 2 more targets to go. Let's see how this round 3 finishes. Who will take those 2 points? Will the points be shared? Or will one of the athletes manage to win those 2 points? So 3 hits each. It's still even. And it's all resting on this last target. But the nerves must be quite high. Uh-oh. And that just shows in the miss. So Teo Gesse misses his last target. And it's down to Marco. And Marco hits his last target. He takes the 2 points. He wins this round. He leads on 5 points to 1.
Moving on to the next 5 targets.
Marco is now going to shoot first. He only needs 1 target, so a draw will do for him in order to take the win and to progress to the final. So Teo Gesse has an extremely hard job playing the catch-up. So round 4 is about to take place. First target has been hit. It's Teo's turn to shoot, and he hits that beautifully as well. It's another miss. And it looked like a straight target to me as well. Nicely hit by Teo, so Marco has dropped one target out of 2. 3 more targets to go for both of the athletes in this round 4. If you are just joining us, you're watching semi-final 1, trap solo, men junior shooting to see who progresses into the final, and it's a miss for Teo Gesse. So the athletes are equal again after 3 targets out of 4 in round 4. Marco Mohila, leads on 5 points to 1. So he only needs in this round to equal it, to claim the 1 point, because he will be the first athlete to reach 6 points. This will progress him into the final for the gold match, and that's a miss. Teo has just given his teammate Marco a huge opportunity. If he hits this, he wins the match, and he does. And Marco Mohila takes round 4. He wins 2 points, and he wins the first semi-final, 7 points
off this semi-final
to 1.
with 7 total points.
But Teo Gesse is not going to walk away
without
a medal. He will be awarded a bronze medal. Each of the losing semi-finalists will get a bronze medal and a voucher for a Kapapi shooting jacket. Well, at least it's something. We are going to get ready for our second semi-final. If you have only recently joined us, you would have missed the introduction of our semi-finalists. So the second semi-final is going to be, and you can see it on your screens, is going to be between Diego Dunic of Croatia and Ivan Sapanenka, representing individual neutral athletes. We've had a day full of duels, because the solo format is based on a head-to-head match system. Each match starts from 0. The 2 athletes go head-to-head. We have 5 series of 5 targets each. That's a maximum that can be shot, 25 targets in total. If the scores are equal after the 25 targets have been shot, then we go into a sudden death shoot-off. Each series has 2 points to be won, so the athletes with the most hit targets will take those 2 points. If it's a draw, those 2 points are split between each of the athletes. The first competitor to win the 6 points will be declared the winner. Each series will have a mix of random to left, to right, and 1 center target.
And then the process will begin.
So our second semi-final is about to start. You can see the 2 of the athletes on their shooting positions. The Croatian athlete will start first, followed by the individual neutral athlete, Ivan Sapanenko. But after each series, so that's after 5 targets have been shot, the shooting order will change. So Ivan will although he's starting second now, he will be the first to shoot the second series. The athletes have now cleared their guns and they're ready to start. Let's see how it unfolds. Only one of these athletes will emerge victorious and will progress into the final. And it's a miss for Ivan. A long way to go. So anything can happen. There's only one shot per clay. Whereas a normal qualification round, I'm sure most of you know, athletes can use 2 cartridges, 2 shots per target. But this is like a final format. 1 shot, target. So it's 2 hits for the Croatian athlete. And Ivan Sepenenka is shooting next. He looks a bit nervous and he misses his second target in a row. But the beauty of this system, he can have a bad series and he can still catch up, he can still win, but he does need to be able to just regroup, try and calm down, try and get hold of himself, start hitting the targets. It's a first miss for Diego. And he does it. He manages to hit his 3rd target. At the moment, it's 2 hits to Diego and 1 to Ivan. Battling the nerves will be the thing for our young athletes. This is an elite level sport. Not easy, but it's fantastic to have an opportunity to practice at such a young age. It's great to have under 18 competition. It really does feel like a major international competition, major international final. We have a good crowd watching the proceedings. That's a no target, so the Croatian shooter must repeat. And it's all resting on this 5th target of the first series. If he manages to hit it, he will win the 2 points, but he doesn't. He misses it, so now the pressure switches onto the AN shooter. He must hit this target. And he also doesn't. Well, the pressure, it's the pressure. It's not easy. So the Croatian shooter wins the 2 points. He's hit most targets in the first series. So it's 2 points to Croatia and 0 points to the individual neutral athlete. And Ivan is now the first one to start shooting. Nice shot. He doesn't look very happy though. I'm not sure. He just looked. Oh, he's got a yellow card. I wonder. Is it a time violation? It would be nice to have hand signals from the referee to be able to tell what the problem was. That's a no target. The Croatian athlete has to shoot. Oh, hang on. We've got the jury member coming out asking. Looking at the gestures, he's asking what's happened. Why? I think they want Ivan to shoot again. I might be wrong, of course. I am sat some distance away, but there's a bit of a discussion going on. Let's just wait and see what happens when this discussion ends. The hand gestures, though, are telling me that Ivan Saparenko has to repeat his target. We're just waiting for the machines to be reset, for the electronics rather to be reset, and it's all now ready. Well done. He hits his target. Not easy. It's not easy to have to repeat it, but to also be given a yellow card and then have a bit of a delay while the discussions were taking place. So the Croatian he's got a second no target. That's a second broken target which has come out from the trap. Let's hope the next one comes out whole. Yeah, and it's a hit. It's one hit each. 4 targets to go in the second series. So the winner of this semi-final will go into the final to have a chance to shoot off for the gold medal. But the losing athlete will still end up with a bronze medal because we don't have any bronze medal matches. If the scores are tied, we will have a sudden death shoot-off. So the scores will need to be at 5-all to be tied. We shoot 5 series. Each series is 5 targets long. The shooter with most hits, and it's a miss for Ivan. So 2 points to be won in each series. The first shooter to 6 targets will take the win. Well, it looked like a miss. Is this a timeout? Yeah, so both of the shooters have missed their last targets. But it's a timeout for the individual neutral athlete team. Quick discussion, there's 1 minute. The Croatian coach is just walking away. He obviously feels happy about his athlete's performance. But I quite agree, actually. It's a good time to call a timeout. Firstly, I think Ivan Saparenko did need a bit of encouragement and whatever else the coach needed to tell him. And it's also good to slightly disrupt the other competitor and just to give yourself an extra breathing space, because he doesn't seem settled. Everything is still up for grabs. It's early days, and unfortunately the timeout didn't do Ivan any good. He just dropped his 4th target. So looking at this, he must hit this target to stay alive. But the best he can hope for is a draw. And again, no, it will not be. He will not take any of the points from the second series. He cannot catch up, and Croatian Diego Dunic takes the 2 points. In Series 2, he leads this semi-final on 4 points to 0. So the third series is about to get underway. The Croatian athlete going first this time. It's a nice hit for him. Well done to Ivan. And it's a miss for Diego of Croatia. It's a beautiful hit on a straight target on 4 for Ivan, which he missed earlier in the semi-final. Hopefully he's getting back into his rhythm and managing to calm his nerves. The tension is definitely high. It's a hit for Diego, 3 target shot so far. And it's the first time that Ivan Sapanenko of AIN is leading a series of 3 hits to Croatia's Diego Duneš's 2 hits. But 2 more targets to go and the lead can change quite suddenly. No, the Croatian athlete is not capitalizing. Well, I suppose he can afford to have a bad series. So Ivan Sapanenko with 4 hits out of 5, doesn't matter what he does next. The Croatian shooter cannot catch him. So Ivan will take the 2 points from the 3rd series and he will edge a bit closer to the Croatian athlete who leads on 4 points to 2.
The perfect score on this 5 series, Sapanenko has been awarded 2 points, extending the score 4-2.
We are ready to start the 4th series with Ivan starting first, and it's first hit from him, and it's a hit for Diego. Is it? No target. Must have been a no target. I was looking at my screen, apologies, didn't see. I just saw broken targets in the air. It seems to be the station 3 that we keep getting broken targets from, and it's a miss. See how the tables can change suddenly in trap. So Ivan takes an early lead. And he misses as well, allowing Diego back into this series. Yes, he takes advantage of that. He hits his 2nd target. 3 more targets to go. It's neck and neck. It's all equal. Another hit for Ivan. Diego is shooting next. And it's a miss. The door is starting to edge open. If Ivan can win this series, let's see, is this a time now? No, not a time. I'm just wondering, there's lots of gesturing going on. No, we're just continuing. So if Ivan manages to win this series, he will even the match. At the moment, the Croatian athlete leads on 4 points to the AIN's athletes 2. I think it's a timeout. Yes, it's a timeout for the Croatian athlete. Yeah, again, quite tactical. It's good for them. Obviously, the athlete needs a bit of help. This might disrupt their opposition.
We are having
Yeah, I think it was more of a tactical timeout actually, because the Croatian coach has gone back into his seat. I'm sure Team Croatia would like to wrap up this semi-final pretty quickly. They would like to have the 2 points from the semi-final, because this would give them a win. But if the 2 points go to their opposing team, then we have to carry on. It will be 4-all. So, 4th series, and at the moment Ivan Sapanenko leads on 3 hits. And actually, the game is over in this series, because Diego cannot catch up, cannot even equal this. And well done to Ivan, who has won the 4th series. He is going to win his 2 points. He will equal the score to 4 points each. I have to say, very impressive. He started the semi-final looking rather nervous, and he didn't seem to be concentrating very well. He seemed to be a little bit all over the place, and to be able to regroup and to start hitting the targets as well as he's been doing lately, it's all down to his strong character. So this is the final round in this semi-final. If the 2 points are going to be split at the end of the series, then we will have a sudden death shoot-off. Let's see, 1 hit each. 4 more targets to go. Who has the steel of nerves? So far, so good. 2 hits each, 3 targets to go. The quality of shooting is shining through just when the pressure is at its highest. Both of the shooters showing their class. Unfortunately though, it's a miss for Diego Dunic of Croatia. And that's a chance for... no. Ivan Sapanenko also misses. If the score remains equal to the end, we will have our first sudden death shoot-off. Let's see. 2 targets to go. And it's another miss for the Croatian athlete. You can't afford now at this final stage with so few targets left. So at worst, this is going to be... Ivan at worst will claim 1 point. But let's see. Ivan is still only on 1 miss to Diego's 2. Diego hits his last target. He's on 3 targets, 3 hits out of 5, but it's down to Ivan. And he does it! He does it! Oh my god! He's turned this semi-final around. He wins the 2 points in the final series. He takes the match and he progresses into the final to have a chance of shooting off for the gold medal. Unfortunately, someone had to be the loser, and this was Diego Dunic of Croatia. But he will get the bronze medal, so it's a consolation prize. Better than nothing. So we've had some amazing shooting so far, and we've only been watching the semi-finals. We have all the finals coming on for you later today. Please come back and join us so you can see these are our trap solo men junior finalists. It's between Ivan Sapanenko of individual neutral athlete and Marko Mohila of Slovakia. So we will have skeet solo women and men junior finals, followed by the trap women junior and men junior finals for you later today. You've got time for a quick break. We do hope you can come back and join us. If you can't, you will be able to catch up on any of the semifinals or finals you've missed on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or on WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp channel. So for now, it's goodbye, but I do hope you're going to be here with us later to watch the finals.
Buka like, ya está, bueno, acá no tengo